The following quotes, by Maxwell Maltz, provide an interesting snapshot about his concept on self-image, and can encourage us to think more in depth about just how our own self-image may, or may not be helping us. Maxwell Maltz was an American plastic surgeon, and author of the self-improvement book Psycho-Cybernetics. Originally published in 1960, it has since sold millions of copies, and is still considered a classic in its field today. Dr. Maltz proposed that self-image is the key to success, and that what we personally believe about ourselves, both consciously and subconsciously, determines the results that we achieve in our lives. The actions, or inactions, that we take, the behaviors that we exhibit, and the results that we achieve in life, are all driven by our very own perception of ourselves. Today, Maxwell Maltz's teachings are still very relevant in our modern society, where self-help books and other forms of personal development abound. His advice is timeless, as it holds true regardless of the era. If you want to achieve more success in life, you must first change your understanding of yourself. Low self-esteem is like driving through life with your handbrake on. The self-image is the key to human personality and human behavior. Change the self-image, and you change the personality and the behavior. Our self-image and our habits tend to go together. Change one, and you will automatically change the other. Accept yourself as you are. Otherwise, you will never see opportunity. You will not feel free to move toward it. You will feel you are not deserving. Realizing that our actions, feelings and behavior are the result of our own images and beliefs gives us the level that psychology has always needed for changing personality. You make mistakes. Mistakes don't make you. Our self-image, strongly held, essentially determines what we become. Your most important sale in life is to sell yourself to yourself. Often, the difference between a successful man and a failure is not one's better abilities or ideas, but the courage that one has to bet on his ideas, to take a calculated risk, and to act. Self-image sets the boundaries of individual accomplishment. Man maintains his balance, poise, and sense of security only as he is moving forward. Self-improvement is the name of the game, and your primary objective is to strengthen yourself, not to destroy an opponent. We are built to conquer environment, solve problems, achieve goals, and we find no real satisfaction or happiness in life without obstacles to conquer and goals to achieve. Successful people are able to rise above crises by relaxing, no matter what the external situation. Their belief in themselves, the strength of their self-image is impenetrable armor, which protects them against shattering events. To change a habit, make a conscious decision, then act out the new behavior. Your nervous system cannot tell the difference between an imagined experience and a real experience. In either case, it reacts automatically to information, which you give to it from your forebrain. Your nervous system reacts appropriately to what you think or imagine to be true. You can always find the sun within yourself, if you will only search. If you make friends with yourself, you will never be alone. For imagination sets the goal picture, which our automatic mechanism works on. We act, or fail to act, not because of will, as is so commonly believed, but because of imagination. Remember, you will not always win. Some days, the most resourceful individual will taste defeat. But there is, in this case, always tomorrow after you have done your best to achieve success today. We must have courage to bet on our ideas, to take the calculated risk, and to act. Everyday living requires courage, if life is to be effective and bring happiness. Take the trouble to stop and think of the other person's feelings, his viewpoints, his desires and needs. Think more of what the other fellow wants and how he must feel. The minute that we change our minds and stop giving power to the past, the past, with its mistakes, loses power over us. Close scrutiny will show that most crisis situations are opportunities to either advance or stay where you are. The most delightful surprise in life is to suddenly recognize your own worth. I am a firm believer in negative thinking when used correctly. We need to be aware of negatives so that we can steer clear of them. A golfer needs to know where the bunkers and sand traps are, but he doesn't think continuously about the bunker where he doesn't want to go. His mind glances at the bunker, but he dwells upon the green. Within you, right now, is the power to do things you never dreamed possible. The biggest secret of self-esteem is this. Begin to appreciate other people more, show respect for any human being, merely because he is a child of God, and therefore of value.